Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message, intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you and your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. A quick shout out to my partners over at Otter, makers of beautiful crystal jewelry. The link to their website is in the description box below. You can also find that on my TikTok profile. You can use promo code Jayme20 to save 20% off of your everyday order, or you can use promo code Jayme35 to save 35% off of your order over $99 through the month of November. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or a cord-cutting session with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below. You'll also find that on my TikTok profile. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe and follow, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Alrighty, y'all. This is like my, 4,000th time trying to, start this reading, and it's always when I get to the channeled message where things start not coming out right, if that's making any sense. There's somebody here that is trying to make you look stupid, trying to make you look out to be like the bad guy, is what it feels like, and maybe that you're over-exaggerating. This goes back to the theme, is what it feels like for the past couple of days, of these double standards. I'm going to start with the ending of the message first, because I feel like it makes more sense. The universe is saying to sit still. Sit still and let him and her take care of it. The universe is in charge. Source is in charge at this time. There is an ending that is taking place here that is fated to end. And somebody here is just trying to keep some kind of old dynamic alive that should have never even existed in the first place. I feel like this has to deal with an individual here that you want nothing to do with. As a matter of fact, it almost feels like you're kind of like even disgusted with this individual and their energy. Like to the point where it makes you like nauseous. It makes you like sick. This is somebody here that you've tried to keep the peace in the past, but this is somebody here that always overstays their welcome in your energy. And it's giving the energy of like you give them an inch, they'll take a mile type of vibe. This has to do with some kind of boundary that has recently been enacted, and maybe it's just your general shift in mood towards this person, not being so receptive to them. I feel like they're sensing that. They're trying to make you out to be the bad guy in a situation here. And the way that they're doing it is by trying to attack your boundary, but trying to attack your boundary with other people, hoping to twist and distort other people's minds into believing that you're up to something that you're not up to. You could be experiencing a lot of intrusive questions right now that is really nobody's business. And I'm saying this because, especially here in the US, you know, going into this week, Thanksgiving is this week, so a lot of people are going to be getting together. A lot of families are going to be getting together. You might have to see some people that you don't want to see. These people have already come up with some kind of plan, or this individual has already laid the seeds, you know, to other people, whether this is family, friends, work, whatever. They have laid the seeds of, I don't know, trying to make you out to be the bad guy in some kind of way. And this is just because somebody knows that they are energetically blocked from you, so they don't have access to you and to what it is that you're doing. And maybe other people aren't being so forthcoming, so this person has no access. It's kind of feeling like they're jonesing for like a hit of your energy, is really what it feels like. So they're trying to create some kind of fictitious mess by implanting things in other people's minds to ask you these intrusive questions, to make it seem like you're doing something that you shouldn't, to try and like put you on some kind of trial. You know, like, for example, this could be somebody who is in this type of energy. This is just an example, right? This could be somebody that's like, oh, you know, say you work with this person. Oh, the collective never refilled the paper in the copy machine, or they never refilled the ink, or, you know what I mean? It's like trying to create a problem that isn't yours to begin with. It's just running wild with assumptions. Somebody are just running wild with assumptions. Do not give in, and as a matter of fact, remain silent, because people are going to be asking you questions that are none of their business. And this is because they already have some kind of preconceived idea of what it is that you're up to, because, like I said, something here has been implanted. And these people are probably not smart enough to know, and I mean that with no disrespect, that they're being fooled and tricked by the enemy. And this enemy could be using it as, oh, well, I really care for them. You know, I don't want the collective to lose their job because they keep forgetting to restock the paper in the copy machine. You're not even the one that's not, I mean, you don't even use the copy machine, is what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like, you have your own copy machine in your office. Like, you don't need to use the communal copy machine, right? Maybe your job doesn't, you don't require using the copy machine as much as everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe. And you can take that energy and apply it however which way in your life, but that's the vibe. It's like trying to blame you for something that you didn't do, but covering it up and trying to say, oh, but like, I care about them. I don't want this to happen to them. I don't want that to happen to them. I really want them to keep their job. No, you don't. You just want to be connected back to them, so that way, and this is somebody here that has a savior complex. A savior complex. This is somebody here that's always in everybody else's business, knowing exactly what it is that they're up to, disguising it as if they're some grand savior full of miraculous advice, and that they know best. That's who this person is. They make themselves out to be something that they're not. This is also somebody here that wants you to like bow to them in some kind of way. It feels twisted. It's like they want you to make them, they want you to make them your idol. But anyways, we're going to get into the reading. We're going to begin with the dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. What is going on in collective energy? And what is it that the collective needs to know at this time? Justice. Hallelujah. Justice. This is what the outcome is going to be. Justice. The scales will be balanced. The universe is saying, be calm and stay still. Let the universe take care of it. Let Source take care of it. There is an ending that is destined and fated to take place, and the universe is ensuring that that ending is solidified. We have the Queen of Wands sideways. This is actually good, because she's almost upright. It's like somebody is trying to get in the way of you harnessing your full power. And the way that they're trying to do this is by playing psychological games on you in order to attack your confidence, in order to make you second guess yourself. Because this Queen of Wands isn't upright. Somebody here wants you second guessing yourself because they don't want you to move forward with some kind of plan that you've already set in motion. They're trying to essentially stop your vehicle from moving forward. You know how people throw in like those metal spikes in the street to like stop a car? That's what it feels like. They're trying to throw some kind of metal spikes in to stop your forward movement. to stop you from fully embracing who you are as an individual. So this is somebody here, whoever your enemy is, by using these things, they're probably intimidated by you in some kind of way. They're intimidated by your shine. They're intimidated by your light, your authenticity, your realness. And part about being authentic is embracing and accepting all of your flaws. Like, you don't have anything to hide. You're that kind of person. But this other energy is trying to claim that you're trying to hide something. Maybe they're trying to claim that you aren't as authentic, right? It's like they're trying to knock you down a peg. Oh, they can't be that good. They can't be that nice. They can't be that realistic. But maybe you are. You're very introspective. You admit fault when fault is yours. It's like you hold yourself to the same standards that you hold everyone else. You treat others how you treat yourself. And this is an individual here that feels like you have something to prove, that you're just trying to cover something up about yourself. First of all, I just want to know, why are they so focused on what you have going on and what you have, quote unquote, covered up? Even if there is something here that somebody doesn't want to know, it's none of their business in the first place. Maybe it's above their pay grade. And however this person is in your life, like, just because you're friends with somebody doesn't mean like they need to know your bathroom schedule. You know, they don't need to know, you know, how many times you wiped your ass today. Because that's what it feels like with this intrusive energy. Either way, we have the Three of Wands and Justice. Brand new experiences are taking place with that Three of Wands. Brand new ventures, brand new horizons, brand new scenery. Again, a chapter here is closing out. That's why these new experiences are happening, because somebody here was trying to keep you in the same old, same old. Eight of Swords. And somebody here is stuck. Wow, and that fell out of my hands right to the Three of Wands again. Somebody here is stuck in this Eight of Swords. They're stuck in the fact that they can't stop you. They're feeling confused as, why do they get to move on? Why do they get new experiences? Probably because you healed. Or are in the process of healing and finalizing your healing journey. You know, healing is continuous. Healing is a part of growth and evolution. Somebody is hoping to try and prolong that healing, and it's giving this energy of like, they feel like as if you're acting like you're better than everybody else. Either way, Justice is here. I have strong Libra, Leo, Cancer energy here. Somebody's in a mental prison over the fact that you get to move on. Maybe they were trying to claim that you were doing something. It's like they were trying to confine you in some kind of way with this Eight of Swords. It's almost giving conditioning, like somebody was trying to condition you. Probably to play small. Somebody wanted you to play small. Because that Queen of Wands isn't upright. They wanted you to play small. They never wanted you to fully... They never wanted you to, like, fully stand and come into your own. Sorry, I'm staring at my cat. I have no idea what he's doing. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. My cat was staring at the new curtains I put up like nobody. Please don't. This is somebody here that wanted you to play small. They wanted you to get in line. They wanted you to conform. You know, I used to work with someone. Came across so kind, so sweet. it's going back like over a decade. And they happened to have found out that I was gay. And, which it is what it is. And, it just totally, it's like they wanted me to dim myself in order to make themselves feel more comfortable. So like, God forbid, you know, my boyfriend at the time would come by and bring me a coffee or something. It was like, ugh, right? Trying to make me to seem like I was the bad person out of the situation just because somebody here was intolerant of something here that you're doing. And it's the fact that you fully embrace yourself and that you're not confined and trapped to other people's beliefs and rules. You know, because then this person was like, oh, but Jesus said, and I said, Jesus never actually said anything. He didn't. But then again, these are people who only believe in going to church and hearing whatever some man has to tell them instead of reading the bloody book for themselves. So, that's the kind of same vibe here, because somebody here is intolerant of who you are. Maybe of the attention that you receive. Maybe you're very good at what it is that you do. It's something here where somebody here has been extremely intolerant, but they've been acting like they're on your side, but that's because they just want to have some kind of control over you. And this is somebody here who hasn't learned their lesson. That's why there is some kind of fated ending that is taking place. Give me one moment. So sorry about that, guys. There's also this energy here that doesn't want me to even communicate this message to you. But either way, just know that justice is coming in, and there's a fated ending that needs to take place. And whoever didn't want to learn their lesson, they've been given multiple chances and multiple opportunities to, they're going to be dealt with and taken care of. However which way, the divine and the universe sees fit, because they know best. But either way, this has been a long time coming with this Nine of Wands here. You're almost at the end of that road, and you have actually come out of here stronger, tougher, and wiser. You're being seen as a warrior. You're being seen as a tough one. You know, you're the type of individual here that's not going to take somebody's shit, and you're going to shut them down real quick. And you're going to do it with the least amount of words possible, is what it feels like. Like, no, period. Full sentence. Actually, universe, please tell us more. They're trying to stop your forward movement. I definitely feel like this is somebody here that has been in your environment for quite some time. Like, this could be an old friend that, you know, maybe still hangs around with somebody else in the group, or this could be a family member that you no longer deal with. This could be, like I said, a colleague that you don't want to deal with. Maybe this is like your baby mama, your baby daddy. This is someone here that you are connected with, and somebody here is trying to overstep their role in your life by trying to act like they have this deep concern. But that's because they just want to know what you're up to, because, like I said, they want to be those spikes in your road to stop your forward movement. This could be somebody here who's jealous and envious of you. I don't know, it's given, like, it's like somebody here has claimed some kind of ownership or dominion over you. But for some reason, it's like somebody here is like hyper obsessed with you. And I feel like this has to do with some kind of situation here that you're unafraid to embrace. Like, you could be dealing with someone here who's a closet homophobe, a closet racist, a closet sexist, a closet ageist, right? Whichever. But it's like they have to be clever about it because maybe wherever they're at, it's very unpopular. Like, for example, I don't want to get political, and I do not want to hear any political comments. If I see any comments about politics, I will block you from this channel. I don't believe in the political system. I have evolved beyond that. And I would appreciate it if you respect my boundaries on that. But for example, like, this could be, you know, somebody who's liberal hiding, you know, trying to blend in a red state, for example, or in a red community, or vice versa. Maybe this is somebody who is extremely conservative trying to blend in a liberal area. Like, whatever ideals they hold, they know it's unpopular amongst the rest of the group. This doesn't feel like it's politics, though. I was just using that as an example. This has to do with actual hate and malice towards some kind of difference here that they don't want you to fully embrace. I don't know, maybe you dress. Maybe it's the way that you dress for some of you. This could be a colleague here who's like, oh, she's just showing everybody all the goods. And maybe you're actually not, but you're not, you know, covered up in a shawl when you go to work. Like, maybe, you know, you show a little skin, you know, maybe you'll show a little leg, right? Maybe you're just happy and proud of the body that you have. It's that kind of vibe here where somebody is so intolerant. Universe, please tell us more. Oh wow, we're 22 minutes in. Oh my goodness. But they're going to find out the hard way that they should not be judging others if they do not want to be judged themselves. But this also feels like Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the type of person who doesn't want everyone to know what they're up to. So they try to make it seem like you're the one that has something to hide. Page of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Wands reversed. 3 of Wands. The Devil reversed. The 7 of Pentacles reversed. And the 9 of Swords. Somebody here is going to be receiving some kind of news about some kind of loss that they're currently going under. And again, this brand new beginning, this brand new experience cannot be taken away from you. The cord has been severed here with whoever has been the devil in your life. This toxic individual. Someone who is very binding, very self-serving. This could also be someone here extremely lustful. Like, this could be somebody here that likes to tempt people down the wrong path. But this is also somebody here who's extremely codependent. Because the devil needs the lovers in order to give him something, because he needs something from them. So he makes them this kind of promise that's oh so good to be true, but it leaves them in servitude to him. Again, somebody here with that savior complex. 7 of Pentacles reversed and the 9 of Swords. Somebody here doesn't want to hear it. They do not want to hear it. And you know what's interesting? This is like even like the dark side, because you can see all of those demons there. This is someone's own demons coming back to bite them in the butt. This is all because you never wanted, you said no. You said no to something with that 7 of Pentacles in this deck. You were like, no, that's not a wise investment. I don't need that pentacle from you. No, I don't think I'm gonna hang it up on my wall with my other pentacles. You saw right through something. Well, you have this King of Wands at the bottom of the deck with this Ace of Pentacles. You're being brave and you're following through on some kind of new opportunity here. See, somebody never even had anything to offer you in the first place, or they don't. This is somebody here that's manufacturing some kind of crisis in your life, and then they want you to go to them. Wow. So this is somebody here who's trying to claim that you're hiding something, getting everybody to essentially go down some kind of a witch hunt towards you, in hopes that they can ostracize you enough, make you feel guarded and on defense. So that way you would go to them and be like, I don't understand why all these people don't like me, because maybe they want you to feel like you have no other options. This is definitely somebody here who controls the group and everybody else that's involved. This is someone here who's trying to roll back the fact that they're being seen as the instigator. This is somebody here who has been the instigator themselves. 2626 on the timer. Either way, you're being strong, you're being brave, you're refusing to submit. This King of Wands, he doesn't submit. He's not going to submit to someone else. He's like, no, do you not know who the hell I am? And that's the kind of energy that you're in. It's not trying to say that you're better than everybody else. But it's like somebody here is severely underestimating your ability to persevere, to get the job done. They're underestimating your fire. Whoever this reading is for, if you're with me this long, you're the type of individual that's like, the more that someone tells you not to do something, the more you're going to do it. And the more you're going to try and prove a point. Because who the hell are these other people to try and tell you what you can and cannot do? It's like somebody you're trying to put limits on you when they don't even know you, when they don't even know themselves. They don't know that they're codependent. You know, the devil tried to act like he's this, you know, this big-ass, badass person. But if he was so badass, he wouldn't have to rely on these little gimmicks to get what he wants, would he? If he was so badass on his own. Or her own. The devil's just a crybaby trying to get daddy's attention. That's who the devil is. Either way, you have a brand new opportunity that is coming here. You're like, I'm taking full advantage of this opportunity, and I am not going to put it down for anyone. And you know what? If people want to claim that I'm doing something bad, or that I'm hiding, or that I'm faking, or whatever the case is, then you know what? That's on them. It's like your haters are just revealing themselves as haters. And they don't think that they're doing that. They think that their mind games and their manipulation and their tricks still work and that, you know. It's like doing the same thing over and over again, expecting to get a different result. Maybe they never thought that you would catch on and that you would wise up, but whatever. This person's now being haunted by their own demons. They're being haunted by themselves. And it's something about you. That's why somebody here is so hyper obsessive over you. Maybe it's because they know your light. They know your shine. They know who you are. We have strength. We have strength, the Seven of Wands sideways in this Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands came out sideways, so I'm going to honor it sideways. Somebody here is trying to take something that doesn't belong to them. They want your glory, they want your crown, they want the attention that you receive, they want the praise that you get, they want the looks that you get. They want people to treat them how people treat you. Well, then stop being such a schmuck, and maybe people would. Somebody here is being put on timeout with this Eight of Swords. It's very interesting. What did I say? Somebody's demons is coming back to attack them. And in this Eight of Swords, you have the demons and the angel. Like, you gotta stop here, bro. Or sis, you gotta stop. When the dark and the light work together to stop somebody here who's just been abusing something, because the dark is tired of getting in trouble by God, because God's like, why do you keep allowing this to happen? You know it's not supposed to happen. I told you to stop. So now the dark is like, yo, listen, we don't want the heat on us. Stop bringing us all of this heat. So now they're coming. They're going to come knocking. This could be somebody here who has been trying to use, I don't know, black magic or tapping into dark energy. Whether it's sending the evil eye or whatever the case is, but something here has been overdone. And it's like somebody here is refusing to accept that something here is over, that the cord is severed, the cord is cut. Maybe they're realizing this because now they're losing. Maybe they didn't realize that the reason why they were winning was because this person was still connected to your energy. They were connected to you in some kind of way. Maybe you never truly finished cutting off the cord. Maybe you're like, you know what, I'll love you from a distance. I do have strong Leo, Capricorn energy here on the table with the cards. There is some kind of heavy truth that is getting ready to come out. It's going to weigh really, really heavy, and it's going to break an illusion. It's going to break an illusion here with this moon card, and it is going to lead to peace. You will have peace. Because I feel like somebody here has, at the root of it all, has been trying to disrupt your peace. And they've been disguising it as love. Universe, give us one more, please. The Queen of Pentacles. You know your value. You know your worth. You're about to reap the rewards of your labor. You're about to receive the fruits of your labor. Again, strong Capricorn energy here. Somebody's trying to block a magician here from manifesting. Yeah, because they want you to make a different choice. This is somebody here who doesn't want your wishes to come true. They don't want your prayers to come true. For some of you, they may not even want you to be in the spotlight in some kind of way. I don't know, maybe you're dealing with somebody here who has failed in life. Or maybe they feel like they failed in life. But in order to keep up this front that they're okay and that they're doing well, it's okay to shit on other people who are trying to make something of themselves, who are trying to evolve and change. Right? You could be dealing with a failed business owner, you know, couldn't make anything for themselves, and they're trying to shit on you for starting your own business. And maybe they're trying to say you're up to something because you're too busy trying to, you know, build a business. Because that takes time, that takes effort, that takes energy. It takes focus and attention and discipline. Somebody here, they're just more mad at your discipline here. Because this is an individual who's not disciplined. They're not. Because if they were truly, truly disciplined, they wouldn't be wasting their time on somebody else's life. Now, put that into perspective. Think about it, collective. Think hard about it. If they really had something truly going on, why would you be the focus of their life? They have made you the main character of their story. And they haven't even realized it. But your prayers are going to come true. You made the right investment. You made the right choice. Someone does want you to walk something back because they want you to feel like it's too hard and that you need them. When in all actuality, they ended up showing you that you never needed them in the first place. And maybe things started even working more smoother for you because the Queen of Pentacles is going to optimize her workflow. She's going to work smarter, not harder. She's going to optimize the process. Or her process, or whatever. She's going to try and streamline it. And that's what you did when you cut this person off from your life. Maybe that's why you're so disgusted here, because once you truly, fully remove this person from your life and your energy, things started looking up for you. Things started taking a turn. That's when you started heading down these new experiences, and maybe you felt like, hey, I'm not ready. I'm not worthy. This is the Emperor giving the fool his crown. Some of you have... This has to do with you being seen as some kind of a leader. A leader in your own life. You're being seen as a go-getter with this King of Wands and the Queen of Wands energy here. And this Queen of Pentacles. You're grounded, you're stable, you're down to earth. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You're not afraid to get the job done. 36-36 on the timer. You follow through with what it is that you promise. Somebody doesn't want something to come off for you because they want your position. They want your authority. For some of you, this could be somebody here who wants your spiritual ranking. And the truth of the matter is, they can have it too. Should they just choose to do the work to heal and evolve? Do you really think that by trying to get rid of somebody, that your ranking is going to go higher? You really think the universe is going to be like, oh, you did a good job. You eliminated a good one. Let's give you a promotion. Do you really think that's how it works, people? Like, I never understood that. I mean, maybe it does when you work for this person. We all make choices in life. Universe, tell us more. The Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. You are receiving a brand new opportunity because you're ready for it. You may not feel like you're ready for it, but you are. You most certainly are, and somebody wants you to give up this crown that is being given to you. And they'll forcibly take it, even if they have to. By even using your own people against you. By even using your own people against you. Trying to create some kind of witch hunt here. Even though whatever is being given to you by something higher than you. Because like I said, this is the Emperor giving the fool his crown, or giving him a crown. Like, ooh, you're now the King of Wands. It's being given to him by someone higher than him. Somebody just doesn't like your shine. And whatever that hatred is, it's being seen for exactly what it is, and you're still getting this brand new opportunity. Maybe you could have been telling people, you know what, this person's infectious. They act like a disease. They're trying to... You know, you can feel hate and you can feel animosity here. Because it's not in what people say, it's in what people do. And maybe this has a lot to do with actions never really lining up with what they say. Because this could be somebody, like I said, pretending like they're concerned about you. But if they're truly that concerned about you, why not just talk to you? Because there's something that they're not willing to tell other people. That maybe you don't F with them anymore. Maybe you realize, you know what, you're not part of my tribe. You never were part of my tribe. We have the Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Somebody here is just trying to hold on for dear life. But they're trying to hold on to something that's not even theirs. This could be somebody here that's older than you and feels entitled. Maybe this is somebody here who is a little bit greedy. Because you can see him there holding all those pentacles behind and he's looking at somebody younger than them like, oh, you're just going to make some more? This is somebody here who feels inept in their own abilities to create. They don't like the fact that you are a creator. This is somebody that's holding on for fear of losing out, and yet they see you breaking free from self-imposed limitations? Or some kind of conditioning? I don't know, this could just be somebody here who was raised differently than you. I don't know, there's a clash here and somebody doesn't like the fact that you're putting your foot down. Maybe this is somebody here that doesn't like it when people let them go, because to them, it makes them look bad. I don't know, something here feels like really strange and very deranged. And very hyper-obsessive. Universe, tell us more for the collective, please. We have a wishbone. A wish is going to be granted. A wish is going to be granted. We saw that star card. A wish, a prayer is going to be granted. Excuse me. No matter how hard somebody tries to get in the middle of that, the plans are still moving forward. You're still moving forward. We have key, successful outcome to your problems. Successful outcome to your problems. And a wish is about to be granted. Peace and harmony is going to be restored. We did see that Six of Swords earlier. There will be a restoration of peace. Somebody can't keep playing these games with you. And I to be quite honest, I even feel like the universe is even quite sad for the people that still keep falling from the same tricks. Because they're like, really? You too? We have Moon here. Changes in your life. It's in the reverse, which tells me somebody doesn't want something to change in your life. We did see the moon in the tarot. Some kind of truth is coming out that's going to dismantle somebody's illusion. The one who's been trying to restrict and hold you back. They don't like the fact that you have received the key to unlocking some kind of information, or you're receiving the key to be able to unlock this wish because you did the work. You have been given access. You have been given access to whatever this new experience is in your life because you did the work that you needed to. You did the healing. You did the evolution. You're the one that suffered from the flames, you know, when you rose like a phoenix. That's why you're being given access. Because the universe feels like they can trust you with this access. Because you did the work that you needed to do. You broke all of the toxic binds that you needed to break. And now maybe because the devil knows that a wish is about to be granted for you, that things are looking up for you, that you have been given this key for success, they want to come in and outstorm your castle. And they want to create a witch hunt to do it. So that way they don't work alone. So this is somebody here who's in their ego, trying to appeal to other people in their ego. 4444 on the timer. It's like appealing to others' ego with some kind of temptation. We have Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. There is going to be triumph over these obstacles and troubles that somebody here has been trying to throw your way. You could be receiving some kind of advice here from a friend. Or maybe this person received advice from a friend and they just didn't listen. We have Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Somebody never wanted you to feel secure, and they never wanted you to start something new with those eggs. That's new life. Somebody never wanted you to birth something new into the world. I feel like at the end of the day, this just stems from control. Maybe somebody here could be like OCD or something. But this feels like extreme control. Like, I need to know what everyone's up to. I need to know what they're all doing. It feels strange. I don't get it. We have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Somebody doesn't want you to receive something precious. Or they don't want you to be able to give people gifts. They don't want you to be generous. They don't want you to be kind. They don't want you to receive precious gifts as well. It's like somebody doesn't want you to be able to exchange love because they're not in the equation. We have romance in the air. There is romance in the air. Love is in the air. That could just be the divine. Opportunity or windfall. There is some kind of opportunity or windfall that is coming in for you, and it's because you are receiving triumph over all of these troubles and obstacles, and you are successfully overcoming a problem. We have feeling tied down or frustrated, yoke. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth with this goldfish. Somebody could have been trying to make you feel tied down or frustrated, or that something here wasn't going to work out in your favor, or that you were swimming in the wrong direction with this goldfish reversed. Universe, give us one more. Thank you. We have mice, discord among friends or family. Mice, vermin, just bottom of the barrel vermin. Whoever this person is that was trying to work against you, they're gonna be having some deep personal loss. Deep personal loss. Because the angels and the demons are teaming up to teach somebody a lesson. It's like the angels and the demons had like a meeting and they were like, you know, I thought we told you to like tell that person to stop doing what they were doing. And they're like, we did. They still haven't even paid us back. So then they're like, oh no, we can't have this. It's like somebody was trying to supersede the authority of both sides. And that's not going to fly either. It's like, you can't just ask. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe whatever somebody was doing, you were supposed to be like a sacrifice in a sorts. 48 on the timer. You were supposed to be a sacrifice of sorts. And now the dark side is coming to collect. They need to collect. Someone needs to pay. They need their payment. And obviously it's not you. You're not the one that's frustrated or feeling tied down. Not anymore. You've been given a new key. The divine said you can go ahead. You're free to go. That's what the divine said. Collective, you are free to go. You are free to go wherever you want and do whatever you want. As long as you don't harm anyone, of course, within your limits, you know. But you don't have to answer to a mortal. You don't have to answer to man. Because there's no other human on this planet who has more power in authority over you. We are all equals. I don't care what position you hold. No one is better than anyone else. And if you really think that you're better than somebody else, well then newsflash, you're part of the problem. But this part, wow. I just realized this. And I was talking about this too. Right behind this teardrops, that personal sorrow, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. It's going down. They're coming to collect. And the angels are like, we can't help you. This could be somebody here who flip-flops, who spent their life flip-flopping between the bad and the good, and Source is like, okay, I'll help you, but this time Source is like, you kept going back on your word with me how many times? And you want me to just believe you now? Like, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't help you. Because I'm mad at you too. You think you can do whatever you want? To whomever you want? Use whoever you want? And it's supposed to just be okay? And you just get to move on and do it to the next one? No. No. A situation here is coming to an end. Peace is being restored. Universe, please tell us more. We have basket, recognition and reward for effort. You are going to be recognized for all of your work. Scales, keep your life in balance. Your life is being balanced out. Justice is occurring. Somebody wants to keep playing games. They want to not change. Listen, I don't wish this upon anybody, but there could be an exit. There could be a dramatic exit, if you catch my drift. We have bag here at the bottom, something important such as a new job or a raise. This has to do with something new in your life. We have February. Something could be going down in February, or something here has been happening since February of this year. And maybe by February of next year, that cycle is finally going to be closed. Somebody here can have a birthday in February. Take it however it resonates. And we have forest, unmuddled, unclear, muddled and unclear thinking. Maybe it's this man. Maybe we have a gentleman. Well, I'm not going to call him a gentleman. This could be a man here who's very muddled, unclear thinking, very all over the place, very hyper obsessive. We have V for victory. Victory in some endeavor. And we have heart, deep love. Love, deep affection, and caring. See, Source is in the picture now. Like I said, love, romance is in the air. Love is in the air. God is in the air. There is going to be victory here. You will be triumphing over all of these troubles and obstacles. And whatever this discord is that this vermin here has started, I don't know. Maybe somebody is going to be finding out that they... You know, it's like with this vermin. Maybe somebody here could have rabies. And I mean like spiritually, metaphorically. I don't know, maybe they do have rabies in real life. I don't know. Universe. Lily, spiritual love. Love is in the air. The divine is in the air. You are highly safe. You are highly protected at this time. A change is coming to an end for somebody's refusal to give up. This arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. Rooster. And we have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. That's in the reverse. This rooster here could have been trying to, I don't know, take away your prosperity or abundance. They wanted you to be in lack. They wanted you to have nothing. Maybe this is somebody here that was trying to disconnect you from source. Right? Maybe they needed to do that. They needed to take away your hope and your faith, so that way you would be their sacrifice. But this rooster is now going to go through a period of lack themselves. Whatever they wanted for you, they're now receiving. Everything that they wanted for you, they are now receiving. If they wanted you gone, and they tried, that energy has to go somewhere. Like I said, the dark side is trying to collect its payment. Somebody here has overdrafted, essentially. You know, when you overdraft your account for too long, or too many times, they'll shut that shit down. There is love coming in for you. You're going to be victorious. Whoever has this unclear, muddled thinking that they can stop you, thinking that they can hold you back, thinking that they can stop something here from being, trying to make you out to be the problem, trying to make it seem like you're hiding something. I think this is because this person is hiding something, and they want to keep people distracted. You know, like, look over there, type of energy. I'm going to take a quick break so I can take my clothes out of the dryer, but I will be right back. Okay, y'all, I am back. We're going to use the character clues deck. I am going to go live tomorrow, or at least that's the goal. The goal is to go live tomorrow. Probably be around 8 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully. That's the goal. Universe, please give us some character clues of who could be involved in this situation, please. We have an acquaintance. There could be an acquaintance here that's involved. Your acquaintance, their acquaintance. Somebody here could be Jewish. We have a traveler, business or fun. Somebody involved could be somebody here who likes to travel. Maybe they travel for work. Somebody here likes to travel for fun. They're always on the go. Somebody's uncle could be involved. Maybe your uncle sent you an acquaintance or one of their acquaintances your way. We have SUV. Somebody here could drive an SUV. Maybe it's this traveler. Maybe somebody here travels in their SUV, doing like... Maybe they camp in their SUV when they travel. We have a Cancer that's involved somehow. Somebody here could wear white clothing. Maybe we have a Cancer here that wears a lot of white clothing. Or somebody here who wears white. Maybe your uncle wears a lot of white, maybe for work. Something here about I'm picturing like those white, like zip-up suits, but not like, it's kind of like, it's given hazmat vibes, but not hazmat. Could be like hazmat cleanup. But I'm getting like somebody here who does like auto detailing, like painting cars, so they wear like the white suit to protect themselves. Or somebody here could be like a painter. Maybe your uncle works with somebody, so they sent you a work acquaintance your way to try and distract you. Maybe due to some kind of lie. This acquaintance could be a Cancer. We have white-gray here. Somebody here could have white-gray here. There's a lot of white energy here. Maybe somebody drives a white SUV. We have Sagittarius. Somebody here could be a Sagittarius. Maybe this traveler who drives this SUV. Maybe somebody here travels for work. Maybe they travel in their SUV to go to work somewhere. We have a Scorpio. There's a Scorpio that's involved in here somehow. This could be like a group that you don't know that your uncle's a part of. Like something very dark and twisty. We have youthful. Somebody here could be extremely youthful, very young vibes. Maybe this is somebody here that never really grew up, like a little bit immature. We have a beauty mark. Somebody here could have a beauty mark. Maybe it's the Scorpio. Maybe your uncle's a Scorpio with the beauty mark. We have straight hair. Somebody here could have straight hair. Maybe they have straight white gray hair. This could be a Jewish, like an older Jewish person, like the big long beard. Someone here could be Orthodox. We have well-endowed. I don't know what this has to do with anything. Somebody here could be well-endowed. Maybe your uncle tried to send you an acquaintance who was well-endowed your way in hopes that you would stick to a toxic contract here. Somebody here could be muscular. We have muscular at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here could be very flashy, wears vibrant apparel, likes to show off. Could be this Sagittarius. Or this could be somebody here that drives like a flashy SUV, like somebody that likes to like, I don't know, a lot of accessories and accoutrements. Maybe somebody here has an extremely detailed SUV. I don't know. We have black hair. Somebody here could have black hair. Life of the party. Somebody here could be the life of the party. It could be this youthful, immature person that likes to be the life of the party. Maybe this is like the class clown type of vibes. This could be somebody here who likes to travel. Could be a Sagittarius. This person could have straight hair. Maybe they act immature so that way they come across, I don't know, because we have this white gray hair. Maybe so that way, I don't know, they feel like they can be, like, approachable type of vibes. Somebody doesn't want to be seen as wise. We have a gamer. Somebody here could be a gamer. We have a double chin, butt chin. Somebody here could have a double chin. Maybe this gamer has a double chin. Maybe we have a gamer here that has a beauty mark on their chin. This could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. A Cancer here could have black hair. Maybe you have a Cancer uncle who has black hair. We have a Scorpio that could be very well endowed. I don't know. Maybe this is somebody here who acts very youthful. Very immature. I'm getting a song from System of a Down that I don't even know if I can repeat on here. Let me find out the name of the song. I think it's Revenja or something like that. No internet connection. But it says I'm connected to Wi-Fi. What the hell are you talking about? System of a Down, System of a Down. It's on their album Mesmerize. And it's Revenja. What are the lyrics? You're not going to give me the lyrics? Why? There's something up with my Wi-Fi. Again. Can I please have the lyrics? No, it's not this one. What is it? Oh, it's Cigarro. Excuse me. It says, my bleep is much bigger than yours. My bleep can walk right through the door with the feeling so pure. So pure, it's got you screaming back for more. And it says, cool in denial with a cruel regulator smoking cigarro, cigarro, cigar. So this could be somebody here who's trying to regulate something, trying to regulate you in some kind of way. Maybe your uncle doesn't want you to have something, or they're trying to claim that you're something that you're not, so they're sending your acquaintance. Maybe they sent an acquaintance in to try and, like, I don't know, sex you up, to kind of, like, deter you off your path. Maybe there's somebody here owes you something, because we did have that justice. So not only was somebody trying to take something away from you, but they wanted to make sure that your character was ruined, so that way you wouldn't receive something. This could be a Scorpio that was working with your uncle and an acquaintance. There's a lot of people involved here. These people could all come from, like, the same line of, like, work, but, like, they do, like, different things, so, like, they know of each other. Like, whatever they do, like, this could be, like, for example, like, I'm going to use, like, construction. Like, these could all be, like, contractors or people who work for contractors. So they know of each other, but they all work for, like, different companies, but they've met each other working on, like, they've overlapped on projects or something. Like, that's the vibe that it's giving. Or this could be, like, for example, like, different lawyers coming together from, like, different firms. I don't know. And, like, there's been some kind of, like, overlap. Like, these people all have, they all come from their own, like, little separate clans. And somehow something here counted on your downfall for you to be a sacrifice. We have Daredevil, a reckless person who enjoys doing dangerous things. This could be whoever this life of the party is. That could be a Daredevil. Maybe we have a Scorpio here that's a life of the party. Very flashy, very show-offy. Likes to be a Daredevil. We have tattoos. Somebody here could have a tattoo. Something about, like, a gang tattoo, even, or like a cult, like culty, gangy. What is it? What's the other one? Mobby type of energy here. Mafia-like. We have wavy hair. Somebody here could have wavy hair. And we have a baby face. Somebody here could have a baby face. And somebody here has long hair. Maybe this person with long hair has a baby face. Maybe this is your uncle. Maybe your uncle has a man bun. We have short hair. Somebody here could have short wavy hair. We have a Leo. Maybe there's a short haired wavy, there's a short wavy hair Leo person out here. Maybe this person has a double chin. And we have red lips. Somebody here could have very, very red lips. They like to accentuate their lips. Maybe it's this Leo. I mean, Leos have been known to be kind of flashy. And I mean that with no disrespect. I do not hate Leos. My mom is a Leo, and I love her very, very much. But y'all can be a little extra sometimes. I definitely feel like this is more like For those of you who have been dealing with like weird energies from like weird people that maybe you've been trying to befriend or date in the past, I feel like you're going to be discovering a connection between all of them. And they were all sent to you in some kind of a way by this one person who's been trying to control your life. And maybe the people that are in your environment, in your tribe, are not really buying what this person is selling. So then this person had to go and maybe use their acquaintances that they've met along the way. And these could be people with the same kind of mindset, maybe part of some kind of mob, clique, gang, cult. Insert the pronoun here, however they want to identify. No judgment on this channel, even for the dark side. Somebody here could be extremely mature in age or attitude. Maybe they never wanted you to mature or come into maturity. And what I mean by mature, I'm thinking like an account that matures over time. It's like they never wanted you to grow. Justice could involve the legal system in the courts. And the fact that your uncle is involved somehow, or somebody's uncle's involved. There's a whole family affair situation that's going on. This could be the mice and the vermin that we were talking about. Because mice hang out in groups. They hang out in groups for survival. Universe, tell us more, please. Yeah, somebody was trying to get you caught up in some kind of romantic affair. Maybe by trying to... Oh, shit, what did I do? Maybe by trying to, like, send...
Child, you're a man.
Oh, we have a YouTube ad. Excuse me, y'all. Skip. And it's like they were sending you, like, certain people from their group. Universe. I apologize, y'all. This reading has been a complete hot mess from start to finish. But it's... And that's part of this vibe. Like, they wanted you to maybe not seem all put together. That you were all there in the head. That there was something wrong with you. That there was something that you were hiding. That you weren't being honest and truthful. And some people can't take things as they are. Something here about trying to undermine your credibility. Universe. Tell us more. What is this? Ignoring? You're ignoring somebody here that's always partying? Okay, those came out for a reason. We have reflecting and uninterested. See, you have done the inner work here and have realized that you are uninterested in whatever it is that this person has been trying to sell you. When I say that you want nothing to do with this individual, I mean like you want nothing to do with this individual. I'm not saying that you hate this person, but you have like this disdain of like, you know what, just stay over there. Like, because it's this energy here of like, they act like you don't know what it is that they have done and are doing to you. It's like they're trying to play coy. You know, kind of like a child. I'm not the one who broke the vase. It must have been the parakeet, or it must have been the cat. You know? It can't be me. I do no harm. But instead of just admitting that they made a mistake. You know, it's that kind of vibe. And here you are like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, I broke the vase by accident. I apologize. You know, you take ownership. And it's like, someone's like, oh, well, you're just being a goody two-shoes. And it's like, no, you're just not a little bitch. That's what it feels like, collective. You're not a little bitch. Somebody here is trying to start a girl fight, an argument with you because you're moving on. Maybe some of you guys are getting ready to travel. We did see that with that chariot earlier. Somebody here does not want you to be able to move forward. They don't like the fact that you have walked away. All right, you see her. She's walking away. She's like, you know what? I'd rather walk, bitch. I'd rather walk than get into a car with you ever again. I'd rather have more work for myself, right, than to ever deal with you again. Because I don't really need you. I can do it on my own. Like I said, the universe is asking you to dust this off. Do not retaliate. Don't even answer questions. Don't answer intrusive questions. Don't give people the permission to even ask you those questions in the first place. By you answering them, that's giving them permission for the future to invade your privacy, to invade your space again. Don't give them the permission. Because I feel like this is somebody here that you may give them a spare key in case of an emergencies, right? For an example, but yet, you know, they're turning up when you're not home because they want to go use your pool. Universe, tell us more. This is somebody here that's just a groupie. They're all in their head. This is somebody here who cannot sit alone. They can't sit with themselves. Maybe this is somebody here that can't entertain themselves. This is somebody here who's wanting to get you preoccupied in some kind of romantic love affair. And this is somebody here who could even be using fake accounts. For example, this could be somebody here. I don't know if I want to say it. I don't want to use that as an example because there's something that I'm dealing with behind the scenes, and I don't want to let people. I'm not trying to show my cards. So because I know they'd be watching, because you know they're always watching collective. So I have to find a different example. This is somebody here that's trying to send you one of their groupies to get you to be in a romantic love affair. Maybe somebody here is trying to claim that you're not marriage material or whatever the case is, but they're the ones that are sending you their acquaintances, and their acquaintances know what they're up to, and that's to get you involved in a sex fix or to be a secret lover, right? Somebody who doesn't want to commit with you. They don't want to commit to you. But that's been planned by design. And it's all being sent by this one person. This could be somebody here. I'm going to say this. This could even be somebody in your family or your friend group who really, really like wants you. Maybe you've turned down their advances in the past. Or maybe there's somebody here that knows that something here would be like taboo. But it's not given like age difference or like interracial or... It's not giving that kind of vibe, like taboo. It's giving like somebody who knows that they can't have you. I don't know, like for some of you, this could even be like at the root of all this, it's because they want to try and control you in some kind of way. And they know that you will never be able to give them something. Like this could be like a family member who has like who's attracted to you in that kind of way, but they know that will never happen. So they're trying to claim that it's your problem. So you know what? Let me eliminate them. If I can't have them in that way, let me try to get rid of them so I don't have to look at them again. So I don't have to deal with that temptation. But instead of trying to find a control or discipline, and maybe it's something about you that this person was always afraid to chase because they were always afraid on how they would be perceived. Like, for example, for some of you who could be LGBTQ, right? You could have somebody in your family who's older than you, who is maybe in the closet. Maybe they don't like the fact that you're out because they could never be out. So they're hyper fixated on you, and they don't want you to succeed and have the opportunities that they missed out on. You don't even have to be LGBTQ. This could even be like your mother, a mother figure here, for example, who doesn't want, you know, her daughter to date a man that's better than, you know, the woman that she was dealt with. Maybe she never really had. Maybe she had like 3 or 4 different husbands or something. You know what I mean? Like, or if you're a man, like maybe this is a masculine energy here, or your father figure who never wanted you to marry that woman here, or marry into money, for example, or marry somebody here who was pretty. It's like whatever it is, somebody doesn't like the fact that you are making choices based on your truth instead of based on some kind of belief system. And whatever this is, it's like somebody here has been trying to hold you accountable for making different choices than somebody else, for maybe living your life differently. Somebody here could even be using fake accounts. Maybe them and their groupies are using fake accounts. Like, this could be somebody here who has some kind of ulterior motive towards you, but they're telling their homies, they're telling their groupies, they're telling their sisters, whatever. They're telling them, oh, this person did this to me, they did that to me, they tried to attack me here, they did this, yada, 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 such and such and such, when in all actuality, you never did any of those things. It's, again, creating all of these fake problems because they're unable to confront and deal with something within themselves. Universe, give me one more, please. Spiritual hater. This is somebody here who hates on your spirituality, they hate on your light, they hate the fact that you broke free from some kind of prison, mental prison. And again, this could have to do with beliefs, conditioning, whatever it is. Like, I know it was very difficult for my family at first to accept that I was gay when I came out because, you know, we're Portuguese Roman Catholic. My parents are immigrants. It was very difficult. I'm going back like 20-something years. But that was 20 years ago. They're not the same person that they were then. They have grown. They have evolved. And I'm thankful and grateful for that. But this is part of the old systems, the old mechanisms of this world, of this planet. Unfortunately, of this matrix. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you are ignoring this person who hates on everybody's happiness. And they're too busy partying. This could be people who brush things under the rug, refuse to look at themselves, is so busy picking on everyone else and what they're doing and the choices that they're making, and it's haters. It really is haters. Like I said earlier, like maybe this is somebody here who has failed at trying to open up a business, and here you are, and like, oh, they're never going to do it. Collective's never going to be able to do it. They don't have the energy. They don't have the time. They don't have the charisma. They don't have this. They don't have that. But who the hell are they to say what is required to do it if they weren't able to do it? Who are they to be the judge? Do you know what I mean? It's like people who have no say in whatever the hell they're talking about, trying to claim that they're suddenly an expert. Be careful of the fake experts. But we're going to close this reading out, collective. We're just going to use the Whispers of Lord Ganesha today. It's already almost 10:30. I don't know why I keep recording so late. I apologize, y'all. I still got some more work to do for some clients. But I'm excited. I'm excited. You want to know why? Because I bought this selenite dagger yesterday, and I can't wait to use it, and I'm going to use it tonight. I'm so excited. Oh, there's a little... Oh, no, there isn't. Isn't it pretty? Okay. Because we're slaying demons over here. That's what we're doing. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. Thank you. We have guidance number 33. Oh, that's a long one. We're definitely gonna need glasses. I guess we'll use these. Guidance is all about learning to communicate with your soul and discovering and manifesting your purpose. Ganesha is worshipped and adored by the Trimurthas, or the Trinity of Hinduism, which is made of Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma. The story goes that during the period of dissolution, the water and wind were demolished and the earth evaporated. Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva wandered the earth to determine what was causing this dissolution. The gods discovered a huge aura of light where Ganesha was enshrined. The Trimurthas immediately bowed to Ganesha in reverence and began to worship and praise him. They requested that Ganesha bless them. Ganesha entrusted the gods with 3 separate duties. Vishnu was a preserver, Shiva... Wow, my Boston accent came out on that one, I am so sorry. Vishnu is the preserver, Shiva is the destroyer, and Brahma is the creator. Guidance is based on communication. The soul can send you messages through symbols, synchronicity, hunches, sudden inspiration, dreams, and even direct channeling. Consciously connecting with your guides, heightening your psychic abilities, and fine-tuning your skills to be present and to pay attention are all important parts of learning to receive guidance. As you open up, your soul begins to communicate your inner purpose for this lifetime to you. When you learn to hear and recognize its promptings, your life starts to take on a magical quality. Remember that you can ask Ganesha to support you in creating a raised awareness. Make a point to look at spirituality from new perspectives that may be unfamiliar to you. Be willing to talk to people whose experiences and beliefs are different from your own. You may need to move out of your comfort zone in order to do this. You will be all the richer for it. If you are concerned about getting true information about your personal life from a psychic or intuitive, you can prepare for it by asking from your heart to receive information that is for your highest good. Be sure your motivations are pure. You can ask the psychic to channel the words that your own vessel wants you to hear to further your own spiritual growth. Rely on your intuition and your inner knowledge, rather than your intelligence or conscious mind. Watch for synchronicities and opportunities. Trust your instincts and pay attention as your messages can turn up from a variety of sources. Be attentive to your dreams. You may want to keep a dream journal. Synchronicities are likely now. It is possible that a pleasant surprise will be coming your way soon in regard to your work. This could even be a new job opportunity. The gods Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma may represent the different male energies in your life. Engage in the energy of men in your life or in an energy of the Trimurthas to assist you with the task at hand. You are not alone in this endeavor at this time, collective. There is a lot of guidance and synchronicities that are taking place in your life right now. And you know what? Some of you might have just gotten the key to be able to decipher that code. We saw that key earlier. You have been given greater access. It's like being given the key to decipher some kind of code. And that's the synchronicity and the guidance that you are receiving from the universe. So pay attention at this time. And if you feel something, trust in that feeling. It was given to you for a reason. But that is what I have for y'all today. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.